then he ate some of his own cooking, and that kept him out of the last game, folks.
Spent most of the time in the restroom and the locker room prior to the game, but feeling well tonight. Points so far through the first 90 seconds.
You want your guards to get those deep rebounds, free throw line extended.
Reggie Jackson throws it up, and Drummond easily with the slam.
Driving and thriving that time.
On the road this year, the Pistons just 14-26. They've lost their last 5 on the road as Reggie Jackson hits the 3. You mentioned the steals. We said this at the top of the telecast. He's the only player in the league in the top 10 in steals and blocks. Nice feed, Hazonia. And Mitchell Robinson with his first slam.
The Pistons average 12 threes a game. And their last 2.
Oh, Hazonia to Robinson. The perfect connection over the fingertips of Drummond. This year, there was expectations he was going to spend the majority or at least a decent portion of the season in the G League as Jackson banks it home. And he picked up fans along the way. Rebecca mentioned Anthony Davis. Remember, Joel Embiid was impressed with him. Dwight Howard was impressed with him. Robinson grabs another rebound. Open look for Damian Dotson, and Dotson rattles in a 3.
Dotson without the headband.
When they released to create a roster spot, released Ellenson. Dotson throws it up, and Robinson with a left hand. Career high 13 rebounds, career high 6 blocks. Jackson crossing up Ellenson, who backs up, and Jackson nails it. He's got 10.
Dancing and prancing is Jackson.
Kadeem Allen, a little crossover, kicks it out Jenkins. Jenkins one's dribble to shake the defender, in and out and in again. Fakes, gets past Drummond inside, scoop layup, oh, and a block. Robinson, that was close to being on the way down. Langston Galloway sneaks inside and an easy bucket.
Wow, Gallo.
Just worked at it and worked at it. Won a championship, won an MVP, a finals MVP. Drummond another offensive rebound and putback.
Ferocity by the 6'11 Drummond.
Ellenson, catch, shoot, and score. Good job there from Kadeem Allen, directing it right to Ellenson. Opening minutes here in the second quarter. Pistons trying to get into the playoffs without Blake Griffin tonight. Luke Kennard able to jam it in.
Gotta remember, he's a southpaw.
Alley-oop to Robinson. That's his 4th alley-oop slam from 4 different passes. He was like one of the first real guys to do that in that era.
Yeah, along the baseline with short guys on him, shorter man. Kennard starting to percolate. Knicks have good continuity, but are not finishing, other than
Jenkins, once again, he's 4 for 5. He's the Knicks' leading scorer with 10 points in 8 minutes.
Barnett trying to take it all the way.
Kennard, oh, nice little fake, and puts it in. Kennard, 13 points in 6 minutes off the. So it took you a while for.
We saved him, Mike.
Yes, we saved him. Congratulations, Kenny, on a spectacular career.
As they improve that defense, get stronger. Drummond mauling and appalling the Knicks now.
Count it and 1. Drummond now with 12 points, 9 boards.
Hicks on a no man's land again with Drummond.
Boy, Ezra gets comfortable knowing where a guy likes it.
It's expensive taking them out, Mike.
Nice feet inside from Jenkins. Beautiful pass, and Hicks able to finish with his first field goal.
Their defense is very good now.
Jenkins again. Well, Jenkins has had a really nice game, but it just wasn't consistent, and when he was in and out of the lineup, impossible to really gauge. Drummond, another offensive rebound, throws it down. He's got, here in the first half, Dale he has such respect around the league for players. As Dotson goes in and gets inside, and Scott Perry, such good relationships with other GMs and agents, etc. And it's just, the work will begin in this summer as Ellington knocks it down.
Now that's what's incredible about Zion. Like, this kid weighs 280. Now look at Drummond. This man weighs 280.
Right. Cornette gets on the board. His first 3-pointer.
Giving up along the baseline.
Tough shot. And Brown able to get it to go off the glass.
The Knicks, they are a perimeter team. No one can break down the defense. So all the shots are coming from the perimeter.
Nice crossover, Dotson, and the rebound goes to Ellington. Ellington, smooth stroke there. That's his fourth three-pointer, and David Fizdale calls time. Who's shown his capabilities on the NBA level this year. Drummond strides in casually and lays it up and in. Had that challenge to his team. He said, all right, we've got 7 games left. This will be our playoff series. Let's win the playoff series. Let's win 4 of those 3 games. And they were 3-3 in the first 6. Our maintenance engineer, Jeff Smith. So many different people play such a key role in our telecasts as the lead is ballooned to 32. And go to the level of their commitment and dedication night in and night out. As Knox gets inside, there isn't good enough on most nights to compete.
Especially when you're last in offense and almost last in defense.
Kadeem Allen nails a 3. This is part of the plan going forward. Obviously, there's some very obvious ones, and there's some other ones that difficult decisions to make. Robinson comes back and knocks down the 3. All right, poked away by Garrett.
Art has been prolific in the game.
Kennard rattles around and drops through. How about Kennard tonight? He's got 24 points for Kennard.
Last time I saw Kennard, I was going, how is this guy in the NBA? So you never know, Mike, from one game to the next with these players.
And you know, you never know from one year to the next. Last year as a rookie, he started a handful of games, but nothing special. 7.5 points, 2.5 rebounds. But the league physically, they're going to count that on a foul. One of the worst seasons in terms of wins and losses in franchise history. And the players have appreciated that as Robinson. But they'll also tell you that he's very demanding at practice. Exactly what he's feeling and what they need to do. But publicly, he's always been, you know, mostly extremely positive about
something to build upon when you have players of character.
There's another alley-oop, Kadeem Allen.
Yep, Trier averaged 9 points, close to, well, 11 points a game to Trier. Instant offense off the bench.
Kennard. A number of people to thank. Galloway goes inside Robinson, and that's good. All of you enough for what you do for us, make our lives and our jobs so much easier. And we appreciate the viewers bearing with us on making all these thank yous, but it's important. Hope that all the work you put in sets the tone for future success. Hicks with a nice jumper, but that's very nice of you to say, Clyde.
Well, I will say, Mike, that I will be listening to you. I never.
Here's Smith in the game with Galloway.
So the next time you're at Clyde's, pick up a tab.
I'll be there tonight for our post-wrap party. Galloway. Blocked by Ellenson. Another block by Ellenson. Pachulia got it. And Pachulia's second ever. Played him 3 times, but they beat him all 3. And Casey enjoyed every single one of those.
You know he did.
Although he was, you know, a lot of the players he's still close to. Is Smith able to get a go? And one final special thanks. He only wanted to figure, because he had such a good career in Europe, he just wanted to come over and kind of test it and see what it's like to play in the NBA. And he stayed 14 years. Pachulia able to connect. He's simply the best in the business, despite all the other distractions that he brings to each telecast. He's as Ellenson hits the 3-pointer,
which made him famous.
Which made him, yes, which made him famous. As Lou puts it in. And now, as we said earlier, it's all about the summer. Last shot of the season goes in. Next up, the draft lottery. That's the most important date next for the Knicks. David Fizdale's first year as Knick ends